Good day to you all. It's your boy Olymptrade here, and right now I'm gonna be guiding you through the Olymptrade app, the charts, and every other information you need to know about setting up your Olymptrade app. All right. Now the first thing we're gonna be looking at is the chart types. Okay, we have different chart types, and for you to get to the chart types you need to click on where you see 50 seconds right here, where you can see my cursor, 15 seconds. So you're going to click on it, and this is where you see the chart types below, just right here. So you see area charts. From here you see Japanese candlestick chart, you see bars, you see Einik and Ashi. So what we use for this trading and for our strategy is Japanese candlesticks. All right, and you can see immediately I tapped on it, it changed. If I tapped on bars right now, it's going to change. This is what bar looks like, and if I type on Ekenashi, this is what you're going to see. But what we use is Japanese candlesticks. Okay, and your time, the time for each candlestick should be put at 1 minute, and this is where 1 minute is. So I'm going to tap on 1 minute. Okay, this is for 15 seconds. 15 seconds here means that each candlesticks that you are seeing that is represented on this chart represent 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes for it to be formed, and if I click on 1 minute, it means that every single candlestick that you see here took 1 minute for it to be formed. So if I count 10 candlesticks here right now, it means it took 10 minutes for those candlesticks to be formed. So if I click on 5 minutes right now, it means individual candlestick represents 5 minutes, but we are not using any of that. We are using just 1 minute. So I'm going to select 1 minute, and that's what you should do on your phone. I'm actually doing this on the phone because I know majority of people will do this on their phones, right? So that is that about selecting your candlesticks, your Japanese candlesticks, and selecting your 1 minute candlesticks. Okay, which means each candlestick was formed within the space of 1 minute. Every candlestick represents 1 minute. I'm repeating myself over and over again so you can understand me. Then we have what we call expiry, trade expiry. And for you to set up your trade expiry, you can see over here we have 3 minutes. I can easily reduce it by clicking on the minus button or clicking on the plus button to increase it. But over here for our strategy, we'll be using just 2 minutes or 3 minutes, usually 3 minutes. Okay, and I'll be showing you when I use 2 minutes to trade and also 3 minutes to trade. All right, so I will show you all those things as we go on, but you should know that this particular represents the time duration you want the trade, you believe you want the trade to run for, okay, before it will expire. All right, so I usually choose between 2 and 3 minutes. Now, for example, if I had taken this trade when immediately before it turned to green here, the first green you can see here, if I had taken the trade, definitely if I use 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I would have won the trade right now. Okay, even if I did the trade for 1 minute, I would have won it. The 3 minutes and 2 minutes I use as expiry is just to buy enough time to win the trades. All right, I use it to buy enough time to win the trades. All right, so basically that's what that's all about. So after that, the next thing we're going to be looking at right now is the currency pairs. Okay, and the currency pair is what you see here. You can see Euro USD up here, which shows that we are looking at the Euro USD chart right now. Okay, this is what's happening in the Euro USD. You can see the charts coming down and going up, coming down, going, then now it shoots up here, and now it's coming down. So right now I will tell you that the major trend here is downtrend, but I'm going to show you how you can easily identify the trends. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to identify trends shortly. But if you want to find other currency pairs, you just come here and you'll find them right here. So if you just want to focus on trading just currency alone, you see currencies, you tap on currencies, and it's going to bring you straight to this place, right? And if it's cryptocurrency you want to do, you tap on cryptocurrency, And if it's commodities, you can. So they have different options for you to trade. And if it's forex trading you want to do, but we are not into forex, okay, what we are doing is just binary option trading. All right, so if I take it off, you see all the different currency, and you see stars by the side. Stars here means that you can add any of these currencies to your favorites. All right, so if I tap on it, it will be added to my favorite. Anyone I tap on again, it will remove from favorite. So we have Apple as my favorite. If I tap on it again, it will remove from favorite. Okay, so this is how you bring all the major currencies that you love to trade, very close to the top of the chart. And aside that, when you look at the currency pairs, you see some percentages in front of you. Or, for example, look at Euro USD, it has 82%, which means that is the percentage you'll be paid for each amount you trade. So for example, if you are trading $10 right now, it means you are going to be paid 82% of $10 as your profit. All right, and that's going to be $8.2 as profit. So if you trade $10, you are going to be getting a total of $18.02. Okay, that's including your capital. All right, but your profit, your main profit there is just $8.2, right? So basically that's what it is. So you see 80% here too. That means whatever you amount you put, if you put $1, you're going to get 0.8 cents as your profit. If you trade $10, you're going to get $8 as your profit. All right, so basically that's just what that means. And my biggest advice to everyone is that whenever you want to trade, do not trade any currency that is less than 80%. For example, look at this Euro NZD right here. It is at 10%, right? You don't want to trade any currency pair that is below 80%. The only thing that should make you even trade currency pairs that is below 80% would be if you don't see 80% profit currency available. All right, so the least I can go for if I really have to trade for that day will be 75%. That's the least. Anything lower than 75% I am not doing. Do you understand? Because whenever you want to trade, you are all after making more profits than losses. All right, so the least I can go for is 75%. Anything below 75% I am not doing. All right, but most importantly, it's always better to trade 82% and 80% and make good profit for yourself. And I hope you understand that part. So I've shown you the assets. This is where you get the asset. You just come straight to where you see the name. So this is where you select your asset. If I want to trade Bitcoin, I select Bitcoin and it's going to load up and I'm going to trade it. Now, where you see D1 here, D here represents demo. Okay, and this is where you enter the value of the amount you want to trade. So I could decide to enter $10 as my trading amount, right? And when I enter it, for example, let me say I'm trading higher right now. So I'm trading $10. So you can see that the trade has opened, and you can see that green line just right here. You can see the green line. So it means I am trading higher. I'm predicting that this trade is going to go up. This candlestick is going to go up for the next 3 minutes. Okay, now if it doesn't stay up for the next 3 minutes, it means I am losing that trade. So I'm losing $10. All right, but if it stays up for within that 3 minutes time frame that I've predicted, then it means I am making 80% profit, which means I'm making $8 profit. All right, so basically that's how this works. But from what I'm seeing, this candlestick is going to stay up for 3 minutes. But I entered too late in a way. I entered too late. If I had entered immediately this red candle finished, I am very, very sure that I would have won this trade. But right now, I'm not 100% sure because I can see this long wick right here, which shows me a sign of resistance. Sellers are pushing the market downwards, okay? But at the same time, there's every possibility that I can still win this trade. Okay, so I'm just showing you an example of how this is, okay? So that is that about that. I don't know, should I continue or you want to watch this trade end? Let's see how the trade is going to end. Let's see. All right, you can see it's going up. It's going up because there's a strong resistance here, and this is an uptrend. Okay, the trend is where the power is. whenever you want to trade, you go with the trend. You don't go against the trend. And from what I'm seeing, this is the uptrend, right? It's an uptrend. So there's every possibility that I could win this trade. So the next topic of discussion right now is how to reduce your demo account balance. All right, that's what I'm going to be talking about right now. Now, everybody has a demo account balance. Okay, we have the live account here, which is your real account. Currently I just have $0.71 dollars there. I went to the demo. Okay, so the trade is still running. This is where, now if I want to check the trade progress as well, I can come here. You can see it's running. I have just 14 seconds left. It's reading here for me to win this trade. 14 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and I won it. Okay, so I won $8. You can see the percentage right there. So that is how you play the game. So you can see the candle actually went higher. All right, so I won. So my prediction was correct, obviously. Okay, so this is where you monitor your trades, right? This is where you monitor your trades. So let me go back to my charts, and the way I went back to the chart was by clicking this button here. All right, to check your history, you come here. To go back, you click on this button here. Okay, so now let's talk about the next topic, which is how to reduce your demo account. Usually they'll give you 10,000, so I'm going to click on this refill button here to increase it to 10,000. So that's what you will have as a new person in your Olymptrade account, $10,000 in your demo account for you to practice with. Okay, and I will never advise anybody to be practicing with $10,000, because in real life, if you want to start trading, are you going to put in $10,000 in your account for you to start trading? Of course not. And that's the reason why you need to trade realistically. So in this kind of situation, we need to reduce it to at least $50. Okay, at least $50, so that you trade realistically. You trade as if you are trading with real cash. And by the time you can raise $50 to $100 to $150 to $200 to $500 to $1,000, you have that confidence in your ability to trade any day, anytime. You have that confidence. So that's what this would help you do. Trading $50 upward will build that strong confidence for you to be able to trade any day, anytime. Okay, you make all the errors you need to make. At times, some people even blow their $50. That is okay. That's why it's a demo account. All right, it's meant for you to practice, so that when you get to the real field of trading, it's the same thing you will meet. It's the same challenge you meet, but the fact that you understand how to do the trading on demo account, when you get into the real account, you will still do the same thing and you'll succeed. Okay, you'll succeed because you have practiced on demo account. You've been able to raise your demo account to $100 to $200 to $500. That same confidence is going to be in you, and you'll be able to raise your real account to that same level too. Okay, so basically that's all. That's what the idea is all about. All right. So right now, I'm going to show you how to reduce this. And the easiest way to reduce this amount is for you to enter like $2,000. That's the maximum you can trade on Olymptrade. Okay, $2,000. So I'm going to enter it. So I'm just going to choose between down or up. All right, that's either the green button or the red button. I'm going to choose either of them and just cancel it. I'll sell it. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to choose up, the green button. Okay, then I'll come to this place. That's this trade history, and I'll come here, tap on it, and click on sell now. So I'm going to sell, confirm, sold. Okay, so how much do I have left? I have 9,700. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do up, go back to the trade history. I'll come here, sell, confirm, and that's it. So I have 9,006. Now I'm using 80% to do this. It will take me a longer time for me to reduce this amount. So the wisest way to do it is to look for a trade, a currency pair that has about 10% or so. So that's what I'm going to look for right now. 10%. So I've seen this is 10%. So this will easily help me reduce the amount. So I'm going to trade down, go to the trading history. I'll select it, sell, confirm. All right, so you see 1,860 was what was taken out. 7,200 is what we have left. So I'm going to do it again. And then I'll come here. All right, sell, confirm, 1,900. Can you see? So easy to do. So I'm doing it again. I'm going back. All right, sell, confirm. That's 1,800. Can you see? It's so easy. So I have 3,000 left. I'm going to do it again. Sell, confirm, 1,900. So I have 1,005. So that's too much. I'm going to enter 1,500 here. 1,500. I'm going to select. Oh, jeez. Okay, sell, confirm. So I have $60. Can you see that? I have $60 already. So for me to reduce this $60 to 50, I'm just going to come here and enter $10, right? I'm going to trade $10, sell, boom, confirm. $9 is out. So I have $50.60. So that is how easy it is to reduce your $10,000 demo account to $50. Can you see? It's so easy to do. It's not hard. And it got so easier when I changed the percentage to 10%. So now I can go back to 80% or 82%, right? So that is how it is done. So now that we've reduced it, so the next agenda is for us to set up our trading accounts with the indicators and oscillators that will help us easily predict the market. Okay, so I'm bringing this down to $1. So the first thing I'm going to do is to enter the EMA. The EMA means exponential moving averages. All right, so for you to do that, you see this icon that looks like A. All right, you tap on it, and you over here you see indicators, you see oscillators. So you come to indicators. Okay, I'll select indicators, and over here you can see that I've started these ones here. That's because I've made them my favorite. But on your own device, you will not see it like this. So what you do is just click on all indicators. You click on all indicators, then you can come here to add them as favorite. So what we need is the EMA, which is the exponential moving average. So you select it and you click on add to chart. Okay, so since I have added mine to the favorite already, I'll just come here again, add to chart, click on it, add to chart, click on it again and add to chart. So now I have 3 EMAs right here. So you need 3 EMAs. All right, so right now I'm going to set up each of the EMAs accordingly, and you should do likewise. Now the first EMA, I'm going to tap on it. This is what I did. I tap on the EMA, the name EMA. I tapped on it. Then right now I'm going to enter the value of 200. Okay, 200. All right, then I will change the color to red. It looks like it's not there. The 200 is not there, but it's right there. Okay, so don't get yourself too bothered when you see it blinking. It is right there. Then I'll move this horizontal cursor to the middle, to the center. That is the thickness. I want the 200 to be thick. All right, then I will now click on apply. Now, if I leave this chart right now, you'll see the 200. This is a 200 EMA. And this EMA actually serves as support and resistance in the market. Okay, I'm going to teach you support and resistance in the next class, but that's just simply what it means. Major support and resistance level, that's what it will show you. So I'm going to go back to this same area, this same icon, indicator icon. So I go to indicators. So I want to set up the other in the EMAs. So I'm going to click on this other EMA and I'm going to type in 50. Okay, and I'm going to leave it as yellow, but I'm going to make it thick, but not as thick as the 200. Remember, I made 200 to be in the middle, but this one is going to be like 1/4 of the old stuff. So I'll click on apply. Then the last one, the last EMA, I'm going to make it 20. Okay, 20. Then I'm going to make it blue color. Then I'm not going to increase, I'm just going to let it be the way it is. I'm not going to increase the thickness. Then I'll click on apply. All right, so we have 250 and 20 EMAs. These 3 EMAs are very, very important for your success in this trading. Okay, so these are the 3 EMAs. So if I click on out card, you can see the 3 EMAs are there. Now for you, if you don't see the 3 EMAs coming into all the other charts, okay, that you create, that you open up, what you have to do is to go to your settings. So for me, my settings is right here, this 3 dots. I'm going to click on it, and you see settings. I'll click on it. Then you scroll down, and where you see technical analysis, if it is checked, if it's like this, on your phone, all you have to do is click on it to off it. Okay, then you confirm. So that's what you do. It has to be off. Turn it off. So if you turn it off, it will be, anytime you open up another chart, it will always be there. All right. So everything got erased after all the old stuff, but no problem. Let me just quickly do it, then we'll continue. So I've done it, and these are the 3 indicators. So I'm going to open up another chart, and you're going to see it there. Okay, so basically that's how you ensure that it shows in all your assets. Every asset you open, you always find the indicators there. So now the second indicator we're going to enter is the RSI indicators. So we're going to come back here to the same spot, click on it. You go to indicator. Sorry, the RSI is not an indicator, it's an oscillator. So you come back here, click on it, then you click on oscillators. All right, so you click on it, oscillator. Then you see RSI. I've already made it my favorite, okay? But for you, you will not see it like this. So you click on all. Then when you come here, you can make it your favorite, okay? So I'll click on RSI right now, add to chart. All right, so I'm going to edit it and make it 16. So you make your 16, and that's all. You don't need to do any other editing. Just leave it like that on 16. Then you click on apply, and you'll see your RSI. This is what your RSI is, okay? It shows you the movement of your candles as it's going up and coming down. All right, that is what it does, and I'm going to teach you how to make use of it to trade. Then the next one you're going to enter another one, oscillator. You come back here, click on it, click on oscillator. You'll go to all, and you enter stochastic oscillator, this one, add to chart. Then you edit it by tapping on it. Then you make it number 5. Okay, the first one alone is what you're editing. You make it number 5 and apply. So now you can see 533. So that's what it is. So that's all you need for now in that area. Then you go back, so you can see the oscillator, the stochastic oscillator right here. So we will be using the stochastic oscillator with the RSI to predict, okay, our trade with the EMAs, these 3 EMAs that we have here. All right, so those are what we'll use. Then we have one more indicator we're going to add, and that is the zigzag. All right, so I'm going to get the zigzag. You click on your indicator icon here, you select indicator, then you'll come down to all indicators, select zigzag, add to chart. Then you edit it, make it 3. Then here you make 3. No, you make this one number 4. Okay, and make sure it's tiny, smallest. Okay, don't increase the thickness, make it the smallest. So you click on apply, and that's that for that. All right, so you have the zigzag. This is what the zigzag is. It helps you to identify the movement of the candles. All right, it helps you identify pullbacks. Okay, pullbacks of the candles, and I'm going to teach you that strategy as well, because that's one of my most powerful strategies, pullback strategy in trading. All right, so that's what the zigzag will help you to identify when you're trading. Okay, so those are all the indicators that you need to have on your chart. Once you have this indicator on your chart, you are good to go for the trading. And when it comes to you trading, please, you can only trade 1% of your capital. All right, that's what I advise you to trade. Not 10% of what you have as capital. Trade 1% of what you have as capital. Okay, I use martingale with this strategy I'm going to teach you. And with this, using martingale in this area, you can actually win maybe 2 and at times 3 of your martingales at once. It will help you make more profit. All right, so I use martingale. Martingale is not a good way to trade most times, but with this strategy, it works very, very well, and it helps you even make more profit. All right, because the strategy I'm going to show you really, 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 really works. All right, so 1% of your capital is what you should trade. So if you have $100, 1% of $100 is $1, right? If you have $200, 1% of $200 is $2, right? Because remember, we're going to be using martingale. Okay, but now since it's just $50 you have, you cannot do 0.5 dollar trading here. So the highest you can do is just $1. So you just kick off with $1 with the strategy, and you still make profit. You know, you raise it to $100 and you keep growing it that way. All right, so that is one of the rules. Then this, the other rule I want to let you know is that your daily trading limit should not exceed 20 trades per day. All right, when you want to trade, you limit yourself to 20 trades per day. With 20 trades per day, you can actually, you know, if you are going to follow the 1% trading rule, that's trading 1% of your total capital. Let's say you have $300 in your account. If you do 20 trades per day, definitely, I'm very sure that in a day you should be making over $20 per day. All right. At times you could make $30, $50 in a day. So if you make, let's say, $50 per day following this strategy, then you are in good profits. That's 18K per day. Let's even say what you make per day is $20 per day. That is good money, because that's 6,000 naira per day. Okay, your job, most people's job don't even pay them anything close to that. All right. So in this kind of business, don't be greedy, don't be selfish, because most times all the greedy people, this market has a way of catching them. Professional traders will let you know that you should not even do up to 10 trades per day. Maximum is 10 trades per day. But this strategy can carry you for 20 trades per day. Okay, so if you work it well, you do 20 trades per day, I'm very sure that you make good profit. That's with your real account. But if you are trading on demo account, you can do as many trades as possible. If you want to do 500 trades per day, that's fine. Demo account is there for you to practice the strategies and become better at it. But when it comes to using your real money, stick to 20 trades per day. All right. And you can also say, okay, fine, maybe I don't want to do 20 trades per day, I just want to do 10 trades per day, but my goal every day is to make $10 or $20 every single day. If you make $20 per day, that's $600 in a month. That's cool money. Okay, cool money. That's like 200K in a month for you. And the next month, you know for sure that you're going to be trading 1% of your capital. That's $66. So definitely the next month, you are very sure that your profit is going to rise to about $1,000. Okay, so it's one step at a time. Don't rush it. Those who rush always end up blowing all their accounts and they lose. So don't get yourself involved in that. I fell into that temptation too. I was trading up to 100 trades per day, 200 trades per day, and I ended up losing all the money. If I stuck to my rule of just trading few amounts of trades per day, trust me, I will not lose all the money. All right, so that's the rule for trading here. All right, so the RSI, the stochastic that we have here, and the EMAs that we've imputed here, all of them have their functions. Okay, and we'll use them accordingly during the real trading periods. All right, and I'm going to be guiding you through on how to use each of them. And for this RSI, the RSI is a very good tool for me. I call it the tool of what goes up must come down and what goes down must come up. It helps me know when it is time for a trade to come down. And when I know that it's time for a trade to come down, I take my trades there. All right. My goal is to enter a put trade. okay, to predict that, okay, this trade is going to come down. And when I know that, okay, the RSI is already down at oversold, where we have this red line here is called oversold. Where we have the green light here is called overbought. The same thing applies here. Where we have this green light for the stochastic here, it is oversold. But up here is overbought, all right? Anything that goes up in this area, once it crosses this line, is overbought. Okay, once it crosses this line, is oversold. So anytime you have such for the RSI, you know, the line here crosses over to the overbought line, rest assured that the trade is about to start coming down. So that is time for you to start working towards placing put trades. And by the time it is down here, the RSI is down here, okay, it is certain that the trade is about to start going up, which means that you should start planning to put trade up. So your trade should be green. Yeah, that's what you should be planning to use. But you don't just use this strategy anyhow. It depends on the trend. Okay, it totally depends on the trend of the market. Right now, you see that this 200 EMA, which is the red, the thickest one, that is just straight. It's straight. It shows that this and the candles seems to be going over it, coming down, going over it, coming down, and so on. So you don't want to trade this kind of market. You want to trade in a very, very clear market that shows specific downtrends and uptrends. Now, this looks like a candle that wants to start trading up. All right, it wants to start trading up, and you can see the movement. All right, so this kind of candles you want to trade. Let me look for specific downtrends and uptrends. Okay, this is a clear downtrend, as you can see. At the moment it goes up, it's below the candles, it tells us that the trade at that moment is uptrend. All right, is uptrend. So you can see this is an uptrend right here. This uptrend, and right now is downtrend. So you want to trade according to the trend. Let me give you one simple rule. If you want to make money online trading, don't ever make the mistake of going against a trend. But if you want to lose all your money, you want to lose your money within the shortest time frame, please go ahead and trade against the trend. And I can bet you with my life that you will lose all your money in no time. All right? So my biggest advice is to teach you, is for you to trade with the trend. Don't ever go against the trend when you are trading. Trade with the trend. Go with the trend. Because the trend means power. It shows the force. That is where the force is. Okay? So this is a downtrend. So what you should be looking for is for you to be trading downtrend using the red button to trade majority of the time. But you don't just trade anyhow, you trade with sense. All right, there are specific time when you take trades downwards and you win, because in as much as you see it as the major trend is a downtrend, the candles still are trying to go up. You understand? They're trying to go up. So that's where the knowledge of how to trade comes in, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you. All right, but the rule is try to trade more, go with the trend. Don't go against the trend. All right, I mistakenly entered a trade here, but you can see it's still coming down. The trade is coming down. All right, there's every possibility that I'm going to win this trade with the way it is. All right, because I am going with the trend. So don't go against the trend, please, because anyone that wants to lose money, they should go against the trend, and trust me, they will lose all their money. So go with the trend. So the 200 EMA that you see here is there to help you identify the trends easily. And I also use the 200 EMA to trade a lot, okay, because it serves most times as a very strong resistance that most of the candles cannot break. So most times once candles come towards the 200 EMA, I start placing a down trade. Okay, I start selling. That's using the red button. I start selling. All right, and if it's a downtrend, but if it's an uptrend, and the candle comes, let me find the uptrend for you so that you don't get confused. So this is an uptrend, for example. Now if the candle comes towards the 200 EMA, I take the trade up. The same thing applies with the 50 EMA, which is the yellow one. Anytime candles come close here to this 50 EMA, I take my trades up because they serve as support and resistance. All right. So this is just a brief information. Look at what I'm talking about here. Can you see this 200 EMA here? The green candle touched it. I can see it came back inside, ended under the 200 EMA. And what happens? The candle started going down. So if you had placed a 3-minute trade here, you would have won it. There is no way you will not win it. You will win it. All right. So the 200 EMA is a powerful area where people really make money. So look at this one. It went up, and the next thing, it started coming down. So if you place a 3-minute trade here, there is no way you will not make money. All right. This is one of the simplest way people make money online. And I know those who tested this strategy already after teaching it have already started getting results. See, even if you don't do any trading at all, if all you are doing is just to be targeting this, the 200 EMA, and it's a downtrend, and you take it down when it touches up here, you will make money. If it's an uptrend and it comes from up, down, trust me, you will make money. All right. It's obvious that I won that trade. Yes, I won it. I told you. The trade I just did, I won it now. All right. So that is how we roll when it comes to this. So you need to understand the trends. If you understand the trends, you will keep making money. Okay. So basically, that's a summary of everything about what I taught in the early class. Okay. So the next class will be doing practical trading, and I'll be talking about support and resistance and how to find the right trades to take. Okay, but for now, watch this video and understand. Set up all your indicators, your oscillators, set them up rightly, and make sure your timing is accurate, not 15 minutes, 3 minutes. And I will show you how to take 3 minutes trade, 5 and 2 minutes trades, okay, without losing so much. Yeah, trust me, I make losses, okay, but it's not just about making losses as well. I make losses and I recover my losses. All right, from a single trade, I can make loss and still recover it before the end of that trade. All right, so those are the things I'm going to teach you with this new strategy. So please stay tuned with me and let's do this together. And you know, I'll be glad to see you and call you a professional in this trading field because you know how to do this by yourself. So I hope you understand the whole information. So take care of yourself. My name is Olymptrade. Take care and God bless you.